Hi, Joe. How you doing? You know that for all the praise and the love that you get in Philadelphia and around the league, you get a fair amount of criticism as well for not getting past the second round, all that kind of stuff. I'm curious if you think a gold medal tomorrow will change the way you're perceived, and if it'll change anything about the way you view yourself and your career.
Um, Not necessarily. I think obviously winning the goal would be amazing. But you won't. I don't think for me it's gonna change. The way my career has gone. Great achievement, and uh, and then take it as it comes. I think I've accomplished a lot of things that I should be proud of. And just gotta take it day by day.
All right, Joe, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Joel. I know obviously you've got things to do tomorrow, and that's the goal. But since we have you now, I wanted to take a little bit of a step back to ask like what you thought of this first international experience, having done this for the first time at age 30. And if it's the kind of thing, if you're, blessed with good health, that you would want to do again.
Um, I mean, it's been I don't know. It's been a grind. That's one thing I'll say. Being gone for a few weeks, away from family, away from home. Um, but then again, I think being with Team USA, the group of guys that we have, the people around us made it easy to just enjoy it. And then, Paris is a great city too. So, and then the next one is in LA. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe it might not be with Team USA. Maybe it might be with Cameroon. So we'll see. But it's been a great experience, and you'll be even better if if we win the gold tomorrow.
We'll go to Tim.
Joel, to keep kind of going on what you just said about this being a great experience, is it what you I mean, it's unfair to ask because there's still one more game, but has this been what you thought it would be like? Did you find yourself enjoying it more than maybe you thought you would? I guess can you just sort of summarize the emotions of this journey the last 5, 6 weeks?
It's been a lot of ups and downs. I mean, the one thing that has been really fun is, I mean, the guys have been great. Just being around, some of the greatest players to ever play the game. Bunch of Hall of Famers. Just being around them has been amazing. I think that's one of the biggest takeaways for me. And just going out there and competing, especially last night, the whole that we had to, that game to make sure that we got back in the game. No, that was fun. Being down that much, especially in FIBA basketball, 10 minutes game, having to, cut down the lead they had was really tough. But I was glad we pulled through. So those are the moments you know, that are making this experience, worth it. If it was too easy, then you feel like, you're going through the motion, which, playing with this team, things Steph stated earlier, like you never know, who has to show up tomorrow. Just like every game, it's been different guys, so you just gotta be ready whenever you're gonna be needed. And that's been a fun experience for me, especially something to learn from because having when I go back to Philly, having some of my other guys, just learning how to take a step back and letting them do their thing and taking over when needed. I think that's been something that I've gotten from this experience.
Awesome. Okay, Sean.
Hi, Joel. So obviously it's France tomorrow in the gold medal match. You've obviously attracted a lot of criticism from the French people, given your decision to play for Team USA over France. Obviously, I highly doubt you've let the atmosphere in the stadiums impact your performances, but does that background add a little bit of needle, a bit of extra motivation to tomorrow's game?
I frankly don't understand why I've gotten a lot of criticism. from the crowd. I mean, having lived half of my life in the U.S. and the other half in my country, Cameroon. It just looked like it was it could go two ways, and like I always say, from the beginning, and everybody knew that if Cameroon would have qualified, that would have never been a choice. And then having a family, having built a lot of things, and having accomplished a lot of things in the U.S., and then knowing the group of guys and deeply, it just made it easy. But I think a lot of people want it to be, because of storyline and all that stuff. But to me, it's all about doing whatever it takes to win the goal. So that's what I'm focused on. It's all about Team USA against France. So but I know myself. I'm gonna interact myself, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna, they're gonna boo me. I'm gonna go back at them and tell them to suck it. And so it's gonna be fun.
Okay, Sam?
Thanks, Joel. You got me with that one. I wonder, and I asked this lightheartedly, a couple weeks ago, you certainly made headlines when you did the New York Times interview indicating a lot of things, but the headline became that LeBron and Steph are older and not the same guys they used to be. If you fast forward to last night and LeBron is, barreling down the court for that layup late and Steph is going crazy, have you been surprised at all I know Steph struggled and then broke out, but at their ability to be at their best in spite of that age?
I mean, I think you guys got to do your job better, because if you listen to the whole thing, I mean, those guys, I didn't say those guys were not good. They're amazing, and it's been amazing watching them. But, if we're going to sit here and tell you that LeBron at his peak was, is as good as he is now, you gotta be crazy, because he's still a freaking monster. Like I still don't understand how he's doing it, and it's been fun to watch. And I don't know how he's doing it, because if once I'm at that age, I probably won't be playing anymore. Man, he's still an amazing, basketball player, especially doing what he's been doing, and Steph. But the LeBron that we know, I mean, you could tell. I'm sure I'm sure you guys have covered him, all these years. So that's why I say you guys gotta do your job better and actually listen to what I say. Still really good, but as you get older, you kind of take a step back, and you're not as good as you used to be. But that doesn't mean that you're not good. Still amazing, and which is even more incredible, just watching them do what they're doing at that age.
Thank you.
Lamont? Okay, Dario?
Okay, Joel. From a pure basketball standpoint, playing with players like LeBron, Steph, KD, does it feel like somehow a learning experience that will make you a better player in the end when this tournament is all done and said and done?
I think I'm just I'm a huge basketball fan. During the season, all I do is I always have a bunch of games on, especially during the season. So I think just being around them has been for me. Like I said, I'm a big fan, and I I played against these guys for years, and just being around them is already enough for me. Some of the greatest players who ever played the game. And when you're a big fan, you watch a lot of basketball. You just enjoy it. Being in their presence and seeing what they do, especially at this age. Freaking amazing.
Awesome. We're at the 10 minutes for Joel, so we'll come back here shortly with Steve. Thanks, everybody. We'll be right back. Thanks, Joel.
I'm done.
You're done.
Thank you, Joel.
Don't forget the mics.